Hi.
Hi guys,
Hi.
I'm Tasha. This is Rachel. We're the OTs at school, and today we're going to talk about the purple zone, what it is, what it feels like and looks like, and how we can manage ourselves throughout the day.
Fantastic. Thanks, Natasha. So the purple zone. Well, you will have seen this all around the school. Some of you will have them at home. The Speedos with the purple colour, the zone strips with the purple colour. This is remember we're trying to stay cool, calm, blue or in the blue zone whenever we're trying to manage our days, because that's the zone that we can do the best that we possibly want to do with everything. So what happens is as we get a bit more heightened, things worry us, stress us out, we get a bit frustrated, we start moving into that purple zone. The red zone is where things have just got too much and we kind of have meltdowns, stress out, those sorts of things. So really the purple zone is our warning zone. That's the zone that we need to notice when we're in so that we can actually help ourselves get back to blue rather than going to red. So that's why it's an important one that we're going to focus on today. Over to you, Natasha.
So when you're in the purple zone, it might look different for everyone, but some common things that it might look like are that it can be hard to listen, you can find it hard to wait, it's pretty difficult to concentrate. We have different indicators throughout the purple zone on our Speedos, and we also have it on our zone strips as well. And these are used throughout school, but they can also be really helpful at home because obviously you still need to be able to listen and wait and be able to concentrate on different things throughout the day as well.
And so that's some of the things that it looks like in the purple zone. So the people in your house might be noticing some of those things happening for you. But some of the things that you might notice in yourself when you're feeling in that purple zone are that you might notice some body changes. Your heart might get a bit faster. Your breathing might get a bit shallower, or you might find yourself tensing up a bit. And some of the feelings that you might feel, you might start feeling frustrated. I don't know about you, but I've been getting a bit frustrated with all of this because I can't do all the things that I like to usually do. I can't go and see my friends, and that can frustrate me a bit. There's also things like feeling disappointed. What about you, Natasha?
Yeah, definitely feeling disappointed because, you know, things that you've organised with your friends or your family, you can't go out and do now. We've just got to make do as we can at home.
That's right. And you might be worried. Every day is a bit different than it was. You were perhaps used to getting up and going to school, and that's not happening. So all of these things are really likely to happen. You might be feeling a bit scared about what's going on. You might be feeling a bit anxious. So those are all sorts of emotions that you might be feeling and are really understandable because both Natasha and I are feeling them at times. So it will put us into the purple zone. That's why it's really important for us to think, what are we going to do so that we don't keep feeling that way and start moving into the red zone? So in our next clip, we're going to talk about what are some of those things that you can do to move back into the blue zone so you start feeling calm and happy again. So I've got a toolbox here. Here's some examples of how you might be able to put some ideas together of what might help you go into the blue zone so that you can go and say, oh, I'm feeling a bit purple, what could I do? And here's some ideas. So Natasha and I are going to go through some of those suggestions, some of which you may already be doing, some of which you may already know about. Others might be things you might want to try, or different things that you hadn't thought about. So you could use a toolbox. That's what we do have throughout the school with different ideas on. Or I've got a sheet of paper here with some ideas of things that I like to do if I'm feeling a bit purple. Or you might not need it written down at all. It just might be something that's in your head, but you need to remind yourself to do it. Or somebody needs to say, hey, you look a bit purple. Go on, head off and get yourself back into blue. So we'll go through this sheet. So we've got a couple of basic things here. One of them here is, taking a break. Sometimes it's just a case of stopping doing what you're doing and having a bit of time out so that you're ready to get back to it again. Or you might take some deep breaths. Remember, they're always good. They help calm our body down so that we stop that shallow breathing that can happen when we're feeling a bit in that purple zone. Or again, to take a drink. grab a drink of water, have a water bottle by your side if you're doing something. The other big thing, I've got some other suggestions I'm adding on here. Things like chair push it. Oh, hang on, I've got to get this on there. Sorry guys, I'm trying to make sure this is in the right spot. So chair push-ups, wall push-ups, going on your trampoline, doing a fitness circuit. Natasha, you've done a bit of work about that, about the heavy work options. Do you want to talk a bit more about that?
Yeah, so all those three ones that Rachel just showed were some good examples of heavy work activities that you can do at home. So heavy work is really good for helping calm your body down and get out of that purple zone and back into the blue zone. We've also done another video that you're able to watch that has some more activities that you can do at home, some heavy work activities. So feel free to check them out. And there's obviously another document as well on the school website with some further ideas.
Thank you. Okay, so I'll just quickly go through some of the other ideas. So we've got Theraputty, which some of you might have, sort of, that you can, or not Theraputty, but what else do we call it? We call it, I've now lost my words, slime or anything like that, just something to fiddle with your hands. There's fidget tools you might have at home, stress balls. There's also things like you could perhaps do some drawing. I know some people find that really calming, or colouring in. There's all the mindful colouring. I've got a jigsaw puzzle that I'm having to do and then colour in because it's black and white. That's quite a challenging, but it's quite relaxing too. Another sort of option, physical activity, maybe go for a walk. Take a pet for a walk if you've got one. Read a book. Do the calming sequence. Natasha, do you want to show everybody the calming sequence that we do at school often?
Yeah, so the calming sequence we do at school is involving when pushing your hands together and really putting pressure through them so that you can help calm yourself down. And we do that for 10 seconds, counting nice and slowly and quietly. And then we take 3 big deep breaths in our nose and out our mouth. And then the third thing we do is we tap lightly on our knees just to the beat of a second hand on a clock. So kind of, 1 a second. Do that for about 30 seconds and that helps bring your heart rate back to a nice calm state.
Fantastic, thank you. Another tool that you might find is putting some headphones on. If your household is feeling a bit noisy, that might help you just feel a bit calmer and block out some of the noise that other people are making. Might want to listen to music. Running out of room here. Or if you've got a weighted lap pad or something, even like some bean bags, sometimes that can help, just putting that on your lap and just calming your body down. Another one is perhaps to talk to someone. Don't know about you, but I'm feeling I need to check in with my friends each day. So having a conversation with someone that you get on really well with might be helpful. Perhaps explore how that might be possible to do. And again, the good old super thinking. It feels a bit scary sometimes and things are feeling a little bit disappointing or frustrating. Remember, what you think can affect how you feel. So you might be able to think, okay, I can't see my friends today, but I will soon. Or I can't see my friends today, but perhaps I could speak to them on the telephone. So try and find something positive in what's going on, because that'll help you feel better in yourself and move you out of the purple zone. So there's some examples. Some of the examples I've added on here for myself are to go for a walk, do some yoga, have a bath, play with my cats, listen to music, read a book, or talk to a friend. Hopefully that will give you some thoughts. The other thing we have got to show is, do you want to mention this, Natasha?
Yeah. So we have an information sheet for parents all about our self-regulation program at school. It's got the zone and the speedo. So that you can have a better idea of it. That will be uploaded onto the school website under the Learning Resources post for you guys to download if you want.
Fantastic. Okay, so the big message is check in. If you're in the purple zone, what do you need to do, Natasha?
You need to go to your toolbox, whether that's visually or on a list or just in your mind, and pick something and do it to help get you back to the nice calm blue zone.
Beautiful. Good luck, everybody, and we'll see you next time.
Yeah.